Make that 4 consecutive losses for the Toronto Raptors. But you know what? This game wasn't as hard of a watch as that Hornets game. But it's still a loss. 136-130 to the New York Knicks at Madison Square Garden. And the Raptors now fall to 9-14. Look, I've said it once. I've said it twice. I've said it quite more than that, actually. I'll say it again. Pick a direction. And for all of us Raptor fans, for all of our sake, rip the damn Band-Aid off. Because going out there and watching this team play, it's not fun. Because as much as I want the Raptors to win, I feel like the more they win games, the more Masai and Bobby are like, oh, they can do it. They can do it. We know it's in there. Let's keep going. No! It's not fun. And watching this team is so damn frustrating. There were a few moments in this game where I'm losing it. For example, Scotty's already hit a couple threes in the corner. I think OG swings it to Gary. And Scotty's like, claps his hands and is ready for it. Now Gary takes a shot and hits front rim, doesn't go. And Scotty's like, oh, God. It's like, I don't blame him. You know, what did Gary do today? 4 points, 2 of 8, 0 of 4 from 3. Yeah, I'd much rather Scotty taking that 3. Thank you very much. Good to see Grady out there because it's a part of the future. Even though he played 4 minutes. And then Chris Boucher, he left with an injury. I think it was a foot contusion or something. And but for God's sakes, the minutes he was out there, he looked awful. 10 minutes out there, shot 2 of 8, and took 4 threes. And they're none of them in rhythm. Like, step back, step to the side, fading 3 for your first shot of the game. And I'm like, who are you? Because it's not the right shot. Makes no sense. And oh yeah, you allowed 136. And your bench scoring blows. Look, 5-year 6 starters scored 20 plus. That should result in a win. Pascal had 20. Scotty, 20. Dennis, 20. OG dropped 29. And you lose. Because your top bench scorer had 10. And they had 3 guys higher than that. Josh Hart had 16, 7, and 8. Quentin Grimes had 19. And Hartenstein had 11, 8 rebounds, 5 of which were on the offensive glass. And hell, even McBride hit a 3 off the bench. Meanwhile, we're trucking out there Precious Achiuwa and Chris Boucher and Malachi Flynn, who I thought Malachi played okay. 10 points, 4 of 5 shooting, 2 of 2 from 3-point range. But there's one play that I'm losing my mind with Malachi. You get the turnover, you're getting running in transition, and Malachi stops and drops it off to Precious Achiuwa. That is the last guy you want to drop it off to. Because then a guy steps in looking to take a charge and Precious poops himself because he tries to Euro step around him but forgets how to do it. And then just kind of like pushes it past to Boucher. Boucher's not ready for this pass. And then he flubs it. It's a turnover for the Raptors. And I'm like, Malachi, just take the damn thing to the rim or reset because that's just not the right play. It's a painful look. It really, really is. You know, I could rip through the player stats and the team stats, but who cares? If you watch the game, you know what happened. You know they couldn't do a lick on defense. You know Julius Randle was getting literally everything he wanted today and was making some tough shots as well. 34, 8 and 5, 14 to 21 shooting. RJ Barrett, 27 in the game, 11 of 21. Jalen Brunson was cashing mid-range jumpers over Dennis Schroeder all game long. 21 and 9 for him, 7 to 12 shooting, 3 of 5 from 3. Isn't it nice when 3 starters in RJ, Julius, and Jalen Brunson combined for... What is that? 7 threes? That ain't bad, right? You'd take that any day of the week. And then their bench. Their bench gives them 9. Our bench is lucky to knock 1 down a game. What'd they hit today? Oh, 3. Malachi hit 2 and Precious was 1 of 4. Yippee! Raptor fans, if you can't tell by the tone of my voice, this ain't fun to watch. Last year was painful. Yeah. This year... The pain is until something happens. And we're starting to hear those rumors, right? Those, oh, teams are interested. These teams are interested in Pascal and OG. It's all mumbo jumbo. Don't listen to it. You know why? First off, I have fresh Jays memories in my mind. Second of all, we heard this nonsense last year where the Raptors hold all the cards. They're looking to deal Gary, OG, Pascal, all this. Looking to retool Fred VanVleet as well. They trade none of them, and instead they add Pirtle. So I'm not listening to any of that crap until something actually goes down. Thank you very much. Next up for the Toronto Raptors, who the hell they play next? Oh, they got the Hawks, who are in a similar spot because they stink, but somehow, for some reason, they want to add. Because I guess they're interested in Pascal. Who knows? 7:30 at Scotiabank Arena on Wednesday. They're 9-12. We're 9-14. Are they playing tonight? Let's see. Oh, and they lost tonight. So they're 9-13. We're 9-14. So if we're tanking to get below the 6th spot because that's where you need to be, I guess that's a game you need to lose. I don't know. I can never cheer against the team, so it's really weird. But for God's sakes, Masai, Bobby, do something about this. Because Raptor fans continue to hear winning. And we've watched the same product for 3 years. What did they shoot from 3 today? 36%. They knocked down 14 threes today. 73% from the line. 49% from the field. Problem this day, though, you can't defend. They shoot 60% from the field. 59% from 3. That's insane. That's nuts. And I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm done. All right. So you know what, guys? That's going to do it for this one. A very short video, but what else is there to say? Really? That has not been said. This Raptor team either craps the bed in the first quarter, which they didn't today. They either go in long scoring slumps, which they didn't really do today too much, or come out in the third quarter flat. They really didn't do either of those. Still lost. Hawks Wednesday, 7:30. We'll see what happens there. All right. So you know what, guys? That's going to do it for this one. If you enjoyed the video, and obviously not this game today, hit that like button. Do appreciate that. I appreciate the support. Even this team stinks right now. It's a blast. Thank you so much for listening and watching to my misery. It's much appreciated. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you guys not already. Comment down below your thoughts on the video. Thoughts on this game. Look, it wasn't as miserable, but it's still a loss. Let me know all your thoughts in the comments below. Twitter, Discord, Instagram, TikTok, all that stuff is down below as well. So follow up there if you have not done so already. And I'll talk to you guys. Leafs hit tomorrow night. They have the Rangers on my birthday. Going to be tough on the second night of a back-to-back with Martin Jones in net. We'll see how that one plays out tomorrow night at 7. As for the Raptors, like we talked about, they're back in action. They'll be on the floor at least at Scotiabank Arena on Wednesday as they host the Atlanta Hawks. Looking to win a game? I don't know. Desai, Bobby, please rip the damn Band-Aid off. Thank you guys so much for listening and watching. Hope you enjoyed the video and not the game today. Talk to you guys then.